So my latest client, amazing transformation. I've actually started doubting myself. I actually started to say, I don't know if I could help him. It's not working. So we were meeting every week, and by the fifth week, I really didn't see anything happening. And I started to get concerned. Yes, I get concerned. But what I had to do, I had to go back into my what I call my prayer vault and get in tune with myself and changed up the way that I actually started to meet with him. And he came to the table. He's a big advocate of mental health. He's gone through his own mental health issues back in the days, and he's seen a therapist and all that great stuff. So him walking into a coaching with me was, what are you really going to do for me? I'm willing to try anything, but I don't believe, pretty much was his attitude about it. And then by the third week, he kept saying, I don't know. And then I had to ask myself, I said to him one week, I said, are you actually doing the things that I'm asking you to do? Because this is strange. I was like, I've never experienced this where I've not seen a change by at least the third week. I would have seen something. And he admitted, he's like, no, I actually haven't been doing it the way you told me to because it just doesn't make sense. And I was like, well, if it doesn't make sense to you, you probably shouldn't be doing this. You have to do it the way that I'm telling you to do it. And you have to do it with an open mind. And you have to change the way you feel about coaching. So then he did. And by the sixth week, oh my goodness, I was shocked. He came back to the table like, something happened. Something happened to me. And I see him now on social media, so positive. He's back on his, video game. He's now giving motivational talks and messages. He's back in the world, being positive and shouting me out. I have a really great video he just did, just talking about the 4 keys to success that he took away from our conversation.
And I particularly wanted to shout out somebody I was working with for the last several months, a life coach. Her name is Char, and I'm gonna tag her in this post. And I wanted to talk about a few of the most important lessons that I had learned in our coaching session.
I don't remember everything that I say, but when I heard him repeat it, I was like, wow, he really learned something. So we went our full 10 weeks. We did 10 weeks, and I'm so like, he makes me happy just to watch him be great now.
One of those lessons is that everything happens in its time. We tend to want to think ahead or think of all the things, the opportunities that we've missed and all the times that we've missed. But everything is going to happen in the perfect time. There might have been reasons for things not to happen at that particular time. So it's always important for us to exercise patience.
Because I could have just said, you know what, let's end this. It's not working. And when I went and I'm like, something's wrong, because you just know your work by now. You know who you are. You know how you've seen the transformation happen over and over again. I'm pretty confident on that. When I accept you as a client, I'm accepting you because I know I could help you. And when it wasn't working, I'm like, no, something's wrong. This is strange.
Do not expect everyone to be on board with your journey. And even if they are on board with you as a person and they support you, don't expect everyone to understand exactly what you're doing, because your path is only meant for you. Nobody else is going to understand it like you do. Nobody else is going to feel as passionate about it as you are. And that's okay. That's not a problem. You are always going to be disappointed if you have that expectation that everyone around you is supposed to have that exact synergy of what you're trying to do and accomplish. So be prepared to go forward with your own goals and dreams.